So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here, and I'm using Procreate on my iPad Pro, and I'm gonna use the Studio Pen as I usually do, and then I'll use blue to do the rough outline or the rough draft of this quick sketch here. So okay, so I'll start with something simple, circle, and then no, that wasn't a circle. It was a. I'm trying to remember what it was that came across my mind. Oh yeah. So there is this cylindrical thing here, and it's gonna have this kind of robotic mechanical function, like robotic legs. Okay, and then inside of it I have a kind of like a compartment, and inside of it we have some creature. Maybe it's not circular, maybe it's I don't even know how the creature will look like inside this thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this in there for now as the it was some kind of monster for sure that I want to put in here. Maybe some spots on it. Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. Okay. And at the top, I want to put. Nah, maybe not that. Maybe here actually. I'll put some kind of like almost like a headlight. Why not? There you go. And then I will put some. Some kind of flexible arm with like claws, and on the other side the same thing. I did something similar in one of the previous Twitch sessions where I put a girl controlling this mechanical robotic thing, and that just kind of gave me more ideas. Maybe I put other characters controlling big robotic mechanical things. No reason why, to be honest. It's just something that's crossed my mind lately, so I'm experimenting with more of that. Characters controlling mechanical vehicles. Okay. It's crooked. It's not really at a straight angle. Let me make this bigger. If I get the selection tool here, I can increase the size of this thing, and maybe on a separate layer I'll put the ground. I'm going to put the ground like it's a dynamic angle, or like somebody put a camera on the ground, and so now we're looking at it from that angle. And then, so now I go to this layer and I'll lower this and place it right under. There you go. And that is the rough drawing. It's not complicated. Again, it's simple and cute and small and quick. And I'm going to merge these together. Alright, now I'm going to take this layer. I'm going to lower the opacity so I can see it as a template. And I'll make a new layer now. And I'm going to use I'm going to use black for now. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't do an outline this time. No. Yeah, I won't do an outline this time. So what I'll do is this. I will go ahead and pick the color of the character first. I'm trying to think of what colors I'm gonna do. I think the vehicle is going to be red. And then no, you know what? The vehicle will be. I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. I'll do the character red. You know what? I'm gonna put this outline right here, or this rough on the top. I'm gonna lock it because I'm bound to mess this up, so I'm gonna put a lock on this. Okay. On this layer, I'm gonna do the character, just the character by itself. I like to do things on separate layers and separate things as I do them, so I don't ruin them. That's just my cynical way of doing things. And okay, so I've chosen red, and I'm gonna do the outline of the color fill of this fella here. I'm gonna fill that in. I'm gonna multiply this layer. Oh, you know what? Let me unlock it so I can make those changes. There you go. Let me lock it up again. All right. And the strands of this, or whatever these things are, lumpy thingies or hair, who knows what they are. Okay. Let me fix this real quick. Okay. All right. Now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the color of the eyeball. I'm gonna choose this not a perfect white, but like an off white of yellow tone for the eyeball. I'll put that right over here. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It can be a little bit out of shape. That's fine. Give it some wonkiness. I'll use maybe a light brown for the color of the pupil. I'll put the pupil on a separate layer just to be safe. There you go. And maybe a darker brown to do a color for the I want it to be wonky, just not too wonky. There you go. I don't know if that's even a word, but I'll use it. All right. So now, and I'll put some highlights on the eyeballs. Okay. How does it look like without the outline? So far, so good. All right, so I'm gonna, on a separate layer below the eyeball, I'm gonna use a color for the inside of, the mouth, like inside the mouth. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make this into a clipping mask, because if I do that on a not this, my bad. Let me go back. Undo. I'll make a new layer over the mouth, and I'm gonna make that layer into a clipping mask, so that when I add the tongue and the teeth inside the mouth, it doesn't bleed out of the mouth. So if I choose an off-white yellow for the teeth, he's a monster, of course, so they have some weird color schemes, I guess. There you go. Maybe he has a light purple tongue. The tongue. And so that's what the clipping mask does. It doesn't allow you to bleed out of the multiply, and see that keeps it in there. Okay. How does it look like without the? There you go. Cool. All right. On a separate layer, of course, because that's just how we roll. I'm gonna do a dark version of this red, and I'm gonna add some spots, kind of like the ones you see on the rough there. So just to give the body some texture or some pattern, I guess, or something. So it's not just one flat color. I'll do smaller ones too. Maybe some more here. Okay, there you go. All right, looking good, looking good. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna put this on a group. I'm gonna group all these just to keep everything together for this character. If I need to move the whole thing around, I want to be able to. Oh, looks like I lost the clipping mask here. Let me put it back. There you go. Just in case I have to move it around and figure out how it's gonna fit into this thing. Keeping it in a group helps. So I'll put that in. I'll put all these creature layers in one group. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna put a layer on top of those body marks there, and I'm gonna stick to a slightly darker red from the original skin color. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pick from the palette here some type of red. No, maybe this one. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna use the gouache brush. I'm under painting mode, and I'll make this also into a clipping mask so that you know what, but that has to go here for the skin because I'm gonna do a tone for the skin. See, so then I have to keep all the tones so that they don't bleed outside the character. So I'm gonna. Oh, this is huge. Where am I? Okay. Multiply. I'm gonna multiply it. Let me put it at 50%. Clipping mask. That's what I forgot to do. The clipping mask. I'm over here talking about the clipping mask and I forget to do it. Okay. I'm gonna airbrush it. I'm gonna brush along the edge here to give the character some kind of tone, like a cylindrical tone. You know what I'm thinking right now too is maybe I should have saved the toning for later, but I don't know. What if this doesn't work out? Well, I mean, it's on a separate layer, so I guess it doesn't matter. If I need to change it later, I'll probably change it later. I'll go around the eyeball here. So it looks like the eyeball is embedded into the character's like skin. Like that. Maybe here under the mouth. Let me lower this more so I can see more of it as I'm working on it. There you go. Okay, so that's looking kind of cool. Let me make a new layer. That's also a clipping mask, and I'm going to use a white tone to do the highlight. When I do the highlight, I like to use an overlay blending mode so that it gives me a very natural, highlight color on that skin color. Like that. And then maybe I'll put some right along here. Right along here. Did I do an overlay or not? I did. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let me go into the eyeball layer and do something similar. I'll do something similar to the eyeball. I'll do it with a light yellow. Put a new layer over that. I thought I was gonna make this simple, but it looks like I'm not. And I'll make this into an overlay. There you go. Damn. Did I not do the overlay? I didn't do the clipping mask. That's what I'm forgetting. I don't know why it's not showing up. Is it in there? Maybe I'll use a different color. This yellow is not working over this white. So I'm going to clear this. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Okay. Let me try that tone. Did I lower? I didn't lower the opacity, did I? No. Projecting color on there. I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. Look, I have color there. Alright, let me try something else then. Let me clear all this. You know what? Let me delete this whole layer. Brand new one. See, now there's color coming out. I don't know what's going on. Here, well, I'll just do the tone first around the eyeball. Now that it's working, and it, before it doesn't work again. And I'm gonna soften up some of these edges here, using the same effect, an eraser gouache. Okay, this is working for some reason, but whatever. Now let me do, because I was doing an overlay. I did do an overlay. See, I'm doing it again. That's why it wasn't showing me anything. Okay. All right. I have I have sound effects for this sort of thing when I crash and burn. I have those here, but I have to memorize my soundboard here. It's pretty stupid, but once I get the hang of this soundboard sound effects thing that I have here, you'll see me use it later when they work. So anyways, let's let me continue here. Okay, I'll stick to normal, and then I'll just make this into a clipping mask. There you go. All right. So I'm gonna now why am I touching this? I don't know. So normal. I'm going to keep that normal for the pupil. All right. So how does it look like without any drawing on there? Fantastic. Let me do the same thing real quick with the teeth and the tongue. Like a new layer. You know what I'll do? I will probably merge these two. Actually, if I make this to a non-clipping mask, merge down, make this into a clipping mask, and then that into a clipping mask. Perfect. Okay, so let me do the same treatment on the for the teeth. Oh, but it's not gonna work because it will work. You just have to be careful here. Make it a smaller. That should do it. That's good enough. I can do that with the tongue as well. That's cool. Okay. So that's the character. And that's in a group. And now let me go ahead and do the rest. Okay. I'll make a new layer. It's gonna go behind the character because the machine, for the most, well, no, it should be on front, in the front. What am I thinking? All right, so I'm gonna use a specific color for this. I'm gonna go to the dark brown, and I'll go ahead and take the inking tool, the studio pen, and I'll make the shape of this vehicle that he's driving, or that it's driving. I don't know what, I don't know what the story of this character is. It's just, again, from earlier. I've been in a characters driving, robotic vehicles sort of mode, and that's what you see here. There you go. Just for now, I'll make a new layer and I'll put this underneath everything here so that I can do the backdrop of the interior of this vehicle. There you go. So it's inside. Okay. I'm gonna take gray. I'm gonna do these things on a separate layer as well. I'm gonna, what's cool about doing things in separate layers is that you can, if you keep arms and legs and things like that on separate layers on characters or illustrations like this, you can take them into Adobe After Effects and animate them. I also do animation, and so sometimes I'll take a character or a background that's been done on separate layers and I'll animate it just for fun, and maybe I'll do a video about that someday. Maybe I'll do like a thing and I'll show you folks how to do it. All right, another layer for the other leg. That's gonna go back here. I guess all these layers are probably not necessary. I mean, I don't plan on animating this one, I don't think. But the reason why I do so many layers is because, again, I might mess it up. And so if I do things on separate layers, I won't have to worry about that later. That should go beneath or behind that. There you go. Like that. Oh, separate layer for that. I almost messed that up. You seem really excited to get this one done because it's fresh on my mind, and sometimes I go too fast. No hurry, no hurry. Okay. Now there's these claws that the character has. I'll go through these body parts one by one. This is one of the legs, and so I'm gonna put these things here, these fasteners that keep the legs and the body part intact. Oh. Did I mess this up? I did mess this up. There we go. Same thing with the arm. I'll do the same thing with the arm here. That should go here. Nope. I was in the right place. Okay. And then for this layer, for this other leg, that should go here. This one needs to go in front of it. There you go. All right. Maybe this side you don't see that because it's on the other side, so I'll leave that one alone. All right. But what I do need to do to this actually is first let me merge these two together. For this arm, I'm gonna put this treatment here so that that's where the claw is gonna go. You know, since I'm not really animating this, I guess I'll just merge these together. Sometimes I don't need to be too paranoid. Let's see. And I just am. Let's see. Yeah, I can merge these together. Okay, where was I? Put that here. Wrong tool. And then I'll put that here for the foot. I'll put that here for the other foot. Let me look at these other arms and legs here. Put that here. And I already have that there. Now I'm going to do the claw. The claw. I'll do the claw in a different color, like a lighter gray. And this claw goes here. Okay. Let me see how it looks like so far without the rough. Okay, so far so good. Hopefully you like what you're seeing so far as well. Alright, okay. What's next? So let me turn this back on. Alright, so I'm gonna put some of the design elements on this vehicle that the character is driving. Just, whatever funky designs this has. On a separate layer, I suppose I can do the light bulb. Let me choose a different yellow for that. Something much brighter. Okay. I'll put that here. Try that one again. There we go. There we go. There you go. Okay. let's see what's next. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the tone areas now for this part. There's still some details I'm gonna add, but I'll do the tones first. This is gonna need some tone, and I guess I'll use the same. Let me try duplicating these body parts, and then what I'll do is I'll multiply them. I can multiply them, so that gives me a darker tone already, and I'll use the eraser gouache to remove parts that need to be lit up, that are receiving light. Like that, see? Rather than shading it in, I'm going to remove some of the shading. Okay. Let me do the same treatment here to the these arms and legs. Duplicate it, multiply it. This is a different approach to tones and highlights. Right now I'm doing the tones, and so you add the tone first, and then you remove some of the tone. So I'm gonna remove the tone here, some of the tone here, and I'll do that to the leg here as well. I'm gonna take this here, duplicate that, do the same thing, multiply it. This is not giving me too much tone, but you'll get some of it. As you see here, you get some tone out of that. Let me do the other arms and legs just to get that out of the way. Just keep everything consistent here as much as I can, and then I will multiply that as well. And I'll remove some of the tone on this. Oops, am I on the wrong layer? No, I'm not. So what's the hold up? Did I do? Oh, I put the claw on the wrong layer here, didn't I? Okay, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Fixable. Don't you just hate it when you do things on the wrong layer? There we go. And then this leg. Okay. This guy kind of got away from me here, so let me fix that. Wherever it's at right here. I put this guy in the wrong layer, but that's fine. It's not hurting anything. It doesn't look like. Okay, so last but not least, it looks like the actual thing, the whole thing is going to have a tone. So multiply that, duplicate it, multiply it by 2. And I'm going to... This is a really dark... maybe I will keep the dark brown. All right. Browns tend to get really dark when it's multiplied. Okay. Oh, I did way too much. There you go. Let me go back and grab some of that brown. And actually add, let me make this into a clipping mask so that I can actually add more tone to this, just in areas where it actually needs it some more. I'll use the same gouache effect. That looks cool. And I'll add some here too. maybe around this here. Okay. All right. So let me just do one more here for the interior. Multiply that. Remove some of that there. Okay. All right. So let me go over this with some highlights. So highlight. I'm gonna keep it with the gouache. Let me go ahead and make this into. I'll put this new layer here. Make this into a clipping mask, and I'll add a highlight to that. There you go. I'll add another layer here and add maybe make this into an overlay. I think overlay will look better. Not much of a difference, I guess. This will also be an overlay and a clipping mask of this. Wait, what did I do? Oh. Okay, so just to give it more roundness. The highlight kind of helps with that a little bit. And then maybe these guys as well. I keep putting this in the wrong layer. You know what? I almost forgot the arm. Again. Well, it's not that I didn't forget. It's just I forget this claw is on this layer. Okay. That should do it. Clipping mask overlay for the highlight of these fellas. You don't see much of it, but at least I know it has it. I'll make a layer here, also a clipping mask for the vehicle itself. Make this huge. Make it into an overlay. There we go, much better. I'll put some here. This is receiving a whole bunch of light. Let me see how that looks like without the rough. Cool. Okay, so now we know we're seeing some dimension here for the whole thing, right? Okay. And let's go ahead and do the. You know what I forgot to do as well? The leg. I forgot to do the leg highlight on this layer. Slow down, slow down. There we go. I rushed because I think I like the idea a lot, and then I get carried away, and I don't know why I'm looking here when you guys are here. I need to look at this. Okay. I'm used to having a camera here, you know, not here. But there you are. I see you. Okay. Overlay. Clipping mask. Highlight. And a highlight for this. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the rough again because I want to see where some of these details are, like line work and things looks like that. And for the line work that I'm gonna put on top of everything here, and I'm gonna choose. I'll choose this gray here. Let's see how that does. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the sketching tools here. There is a 6B pencil that I like to use for this sort of effect that you're gonna see. It's almost like it's almost like a pencil you use for shading stuff, you know, and that's the kind of effect you get here. So I'm gonna use a new layer all the way at the top, and that is gonna have some of the line details of this whole thing here. Some of this. I have to remember to make this light glow on some of all these details. What if I multiply this whole thing? Yeah, much better. Okay. There we go. And then that here. These are the little bolts that keep it together. And then I'm going to put some lines here that make it so that these arms are flexible and they can twist and turn around. If you've seen some of my other Twitches or videos, it's a little thing that I like to put on robotic objects for arms and legs. See that? I need to emphasize the claw here, so I'll put some of those details. There you go. I have to give this leg some treatment here so that it looks like the legs can bend and also have some flexibility. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing for this leg. These will go the opposite way, downward. And then right along here as well. Looks like I didn't do that here with the rough drawing, but that's fine. And then let's not forget the claw. So all this line treatment is on a separate layer. No reason why. It's just, I mean, I guess I could have gone through different layers, but I don't know if I feel comfortable enough so I can put all of them on one layer. And maybe I'll add some treatment to the character as well, just for more detail, for more expression on the character. See that? That was cool. Some of these creases. Maybe the tongue. If I make this smaller. Cool. All right. So let's see how this looks like without the rough drawing. Ooh, all right. I like it. Right, so let's see. I like it today. I might hate it tomorrow. Who knows? But Let me put a quick backdrop here. Oh, that looks really cool with the orange. I like how these colors are corresponding with each other, so I think I'm going to keep the orange. The orange is doing the job. All right. Well, we'll see. I'm going to add more to this now. I'm going to... thought I had all the groups get out of control here, so I only have one group within a group, with a big group. So I guess I'll leave it like that. Another thing you can do... Whoa. Let me fix that. Click. All right. Another thing you can do is if you do want to organize your layers later, what I do is what I've done is I'll take these illustrations and I'll export them as Photoshop files. I'm looking at you guys now, see? And so what I'll do is I'll open them in Photoshop and make the groups there. It's easier to just select and put things into groups there. There's a way to do it here too, but it's not as streamlined. But I mean that's just how I feel. But for some people, it might be easy to do. Not me, sir. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the inking tool. I'm gonna just go ahead and take. I'll take this orange from the background, and I'll make a darker orange tone as the ground. I think I drew that too high. What if I move it higher? I mean, too low. Okay. And then I'll fill that in. You know what? Let me move this to the top. I think it will look better if I move it to the top. All the way at the top. There you go. I think I like that. So I'm putting it, it's like a dynamic shot almost. Okay. And I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere. Now it looks like, you know what? It looks as though if there's some light coming from, this direction. I'm trying to put it where, I'm trying to focus where you guys are at, but it's coming from a particular direction. I'll do a darker orange, and then I will take the airbrush just to to reinforce where the light's coming from. Keep messing this up. Clipping mask. Okay, and then this area will be darker. Maybe what if I multiply it? Will it look better? I think it will. Yes. And then one side of it will be highlighted with an overlay. Sometimes if you don't know what your background is going to be, I mean, this is one of those things where I knew what the character was going to be, but I don't know what the background's going to be. I didn't plan for a background. You can just do quick backdrops like these, just a few colors and stuff like that, just to give it some kind of environment, or some colors that make it feel, it kind of gives it a feel of the environment that it's in. That's what I'm doing here. I'm playing around with these colors so that it's not, we don't know where he's at, but these colors and these basic shapes gives us some idea of where the character is, even though we have no idea where it's at. It's a little bit of it's like you're playing mind games with colors, with people who are gonna see this. Okay, so maybe I'll do the same treatment on the floor. If I go to the ground layer, put a new layer on top, I can then that needs to be an overlay. Not overlay. Well, yes, an overlay, but with a clipping mask. Overlay. Clipping mask. There you go. cool. And I cannot forget this light. If I go to the very top and I take the airbrush, I can make this light glow. But a little trick I use is if I take this glowing layer and I give it a blending mode. It really depends what the colors are. Some of these work just. Ooh, I like this. We'll overlay, of course. Screen is not too bad. Color dodge is not too bad. Lighten. I think overlay is gonna do it. Okay. There you go. So that's how the lighting is gonna work. Okay, let's see. Maybe there is a light projecting. Let me try different colors for this light. What if it's just not? What if it's not only yellow? Maybe it's an array of different colors. This one's not working so well. Let me undo that. Let me try. What happens if I do a really bright blue? No. Let me try pure white. That looks better. White's giving me something here. Maybe I do different colors of rays. I mean, different sizes, not colors. Let me play around with a different layer. Let me try different colors. Ooh, okay. See, I wanted to add green, but because it was an overlay, it wasn't. What happens if I take this green and blend it somehow? This is not too bad. Linear burn. Let me use a linear burn for now. Okay. Let me try lens flare. I put a lens flare, a white lens flare. I'll put the lens on a separate layer. I just, layers. There, look at that. Too much. One's enough. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let me try. I feel like I need something else. I don't think I want to put any of these luminances or any of these treatments here. What does this do? What does this do if I make it large and really dark? I feel like I need something in the foreground. Like, I don't know, these could be shrubs, I guess. Like we're looking at it through the bushes. Oh, you know what we can do? I can put this on a separate layer all the way back here. And with a dark multiply brown, I can do the same effect way back there. And then I can lower the opacity so it's far away. I could put some more of that here. Multiply that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think I like this. I think I do like this. Okay. Nah, maybe not. Hold on, let me just one little more thing here. I have a feeling I'm going to hate it later, so that's why I'm making those changes now. Where is my free hand selection? There we go. I'm just going to select this portion of the black texture that I just added there. Oh, crap. Hold on, I lost the selection. And I'm going to move it. So it's lower. You know what? Maybe this brown doesn't need to be there. Yeah, it looks better without that brown. Maybe that's what I needed. Okay. All right. This is cool. I'm gonna hold on to that. But this was fun. I hope you enjoyed the process. Thanks for joining me. And if you're watching this later, I hope you enjoyed the process as well. So I have to remember to look at you guys. I'm going to try and get this camera fixed so there is no delay. But I'll figure it out. All right. You guys have a great night. And again, I hope your new year goes a lot better as it progresses. Hopefully good things happen for you this year. Hopefully good things happen for me too. And I'll keep... we'll see. I think I'm now getting the hang of this Twitch thing. And maybe I will have a routine and I will appear on specific times. So we'll see. Bear with me on that one. So, have a great night and thanks for joining me and take care.